here. Welcome to my channel and my home and my craft room, which really isn't my craft room. This is my craft table in the middle of my living room because I don't really have a craft room. If you're new here, I sure am glad you stopped by, and I hope you'll hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of the fun. If you're a returnee, I'm glad you came back to watch this DIY. I like doing DIYs that are easy and inexpensive. I also do skincare videos, makeup videos, unboxings, and Dollar Tree hauls. If at the end you've enjoyed this video, I sure hope you'll consider giving me a thumbs up. So today, this is a very easy and inexpensive DIY for the fall. Some of you may have watched my prior Dollar Tree hauls and saw that I wanted to make a cart of fall flowers. However, when I went looking for the carts, they were no more to be found. But I did find 2 trays that I thought I could convert to a flower tray, which is what I've done here. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this as I show you how I made it using other materials that I found. So what will you need to make the fall flower tray? Well, first of all, aren't we lucky? Because they don't have these anymore. They didn't have the carts when I went looking for them, so I used the trays. They don't have the trays anymore, but look what they do have. They have these handy dandy, nifty fall decors. Okay, the little boxes that have the thick edges. They all have little sayings on them, and they come in orange and green and white. All right, well, I'm going to save the white ones for later on. I want to do a tray for later on, like for Valentine's Day, and the white ones will be perfect. But for the fall one, I selected the pumpkin orange one. I thought that would be perfect for it. And they fit perfectly on top of one another. So that's the first thing you're going to need is 2. You can use the orange ones, the green ones, the white ones, whatever you want to use. If you don't like the colors, you can paint them. So 2 of these you need. You're going to need some styrofoam, the hard scratchy kind. You're going to need a knife to cut the styrofoam. You're going to need a pencil. You're going to need some needle nose pliers. You're going to need some wire cutters, some scissors, some kind of paint to paint your legs of your tray, 4 little cubes to make your legs for the tray, a glue gun with some glue sticks. Now my glue gun, I don't want any mean remarks about my glue gun. It is ugly, it is well used, and it still works, so I will keep on using it. And my glue gun uses the real thick glue sticks, and I like the real long ones because I'm not having to change out a glue stick every 5 minutes, okay? So you need some glue sticks, and let's see, you need some kind of flowers. So I picked out the colors that I'm using this fall are dark red, orange, and kind of a yellowy orange, okay? So I got 3 or 4 stems of those, all right? Got some of those. And then I got some leaves, stems of leaves that have some of the yellow in them and the green that will go along with my flowers. And let's see, is there anything else that I needed? I think that was about it. Oh, you're gonna need a brush if you're gonna paint your little legs for the bottom of the tray. And I also have some sunflowers here in case I wanna add the sunflowers to the ends of the trays, okay? So first I'm gonna show you how I did this one. So this was just bare wood, and I wanted it to look more stained. So I just took some brown acrylic paint and I just put a few squirts in the bottom of a cup with some water, stirred it up with the popsicle stick, and put it on here, and then took a paper towel and rubbed it off, and that created a fake stain. It was cheaper than stain, it didn't smell badly like stain does, and it dried a whole bunch quicker, okay? And then you may remember that the trays had star cutouts here, and that didn't go with the fall theme. So I just got these little sunflowers, and they came in, let's see, 6 in a pack. 6 in a pack. So I just took the sunflowers and glued them over the stars so that the stars were covered up. I took the little cubes and did a fake stain on the cubes for the feet, just like I did for the trays. And I also used some mini pomegranates for some filler. So I also have the pomegranates for filler for this one. They're just, I got everything I got at Dollar Tree, everything, okay, except for the glue gun. Okay, so the first thing I did was I took my needle nose pliers and I pulled off the sawtooth hanger. It comes out real easy. You just have to give it a little tug. The things come right out. So now I have 2 boxes, orange, because I'm using orange this time, of the needle nose pliers are out. Then I took my 4 cubes, the 4 little cubes that I had, and I just painted them. I used a combination of some paint I had, some kind of orangey red and some, what's this called? Red oxide. I just stirred that around on my paper plate and used a foam brush you can buy these in a whole pack at Dollar Tree, and painted my little cubes to use as feet. All right, so there's my feet for the tray. And then I took the styrofoam and I put it into the tray that's going to be the top. I took the pencil and just, let's see if you can see this, scored it where it would fit into the tray level. Now, of course, it didn't fit exactly right, so I had to piece it. See how I pieced it? I just pieced it all the different ways so that I have a flat styrofoam bottom for the top tray. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottom tray, which is going to be this one, and I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm going to glue on the corners the little feet. Now, I can't stop my video because I haven't gotten that far on editing. So, but you can always stop your video. You can always pause it, and you can always rewind it if you need to go back and see it again, okay? So I'm just putting these little feet on here that I've already painted. They're dry. And there I have my little feet on my bottom tray. Just like that. Easy peasy. Now, that's gonna be the bottom. And this is gonna be the top tray. See, like this. And see, they fit exactly together because they're the same things. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my handy dandy, great looking glue gun, and I'm gonna put some glue. Don't wanna use too much. Just some spots of glue here on the corners and in between. See? Just enough to hold it. Oh, and my glue stick is running low, so I gotta put a new glue stick in here. But see, it's really long. And then I just push it in there. And it will melt, and I'll get new glue coming out, okay? So now I'm gonna set that down. Where is my finger thing so I don't burn my fingers? Okay, I'm gonna match it up corner to corner, end to end. I don't need any glue sticking out there. Okay, let's see, over here, yeah, that's good. Right there. When it dries, I can peel it off if it's overflowing. Okay, it's kind of overflowing on that little foot, but that's okay, I'll get it off. Just peels right off. I can always go back and touch up the paint. Now I know my feet don't, the feet of my tray here don't match exactly the color of my tray, but that doesn't bother me at all because it matches good enough that not everything has to be matchy, you know? Okay, so now I have it all built. See? All built. Bottom tray, 4 feet, top tray, styrofoam in there. Now it's time for me to build put my flowers in here. So what I do is I just take my flowers, and these are real easy, that you just cut them apart. Now what I do is I cut them apart right underneath the very bottom, and I get these little things off of there. And I just cut a whole bunch of them, okay? I couldn't find any yellow ones, but, so I got some leaves that are yellow to add a little bit of yellow. So you just cut a whole bunch of these from the colors that you did get, whatever colors you want to use for your fall decoration. And that's all you do. Okay. Then I'm gonna stick them in, but these won't stick in. See, the stems are too wiggly to stick in. So I have to make a little hole for them. So I'm gonna start in, let's see how I can show this to you. I'm gonna start in a corner, and I'm just gonna poke a little hole in there for the flower. And then this one's kind of got a long stem. Whoops. And I'm going to stick a little glue in there, not too much. And I'm going to stick the flower in there, okay? And then I'm going to fill up all the styrofoam with all these little flowers. I also took some of the leaves, because you don't want to waste anything. I took the leaves off of the flower stems, and see how I did here? I stuck them in there for filler and to add some different colors and some interest, okay? Now, this is a really easy DIY. If you are interested in, you know, building furniture or knocking out a wall and rebuilding and adding an addition to your house, you've come to the wrong place, because that's not the kind of DIYs I do. I used to do real, much more complicated DIYs. I used to refinished furniture, and at one time, when my kids were younger, I redid their bathrooms in a jungle theme, and I stenciled on the one, I stenciled monkeys that on branches that went from the middle of the room all the way up to the ceiling, and had some stuffed monkeys that I hung on the wall. It looked like a jungle. The other one was a jungle theme with toucans, with a toucan and parrots and jungle bushes, and that was real cute. I faux painted a powder room, and one time I faux painted my mom's front porch and made it look like stone. That was fun. And I have refinished furniture, but my body is at the point now that it demands that I do crafts where I can sit. So that's what I do. I do crafts that I can sit. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of filling in here. I do have to punch the holes, and you can put as many flowers in here as you want to, or as few flowers as you want to. Just whatever you feel like doing, okay? And then you can add some leaves. See, I cut out some leaves, and I'm gonna stick that in. Where's my puncher? Just punch a hole. I don't know if you can see that. I'll do it again. See, punch a hole in the styrofoam, because the styrofoam is really dense. So you gotta use a thicker stem to punch in, okay? Where's my little finger thing so I don't burn myself, okay? All right, and that's basically all you do. Just fill it in any way you want to. Now, when I figure about how much it cost to make this, let's see, each one of the little boxes cost $1. The styrofoam was $1, so that's $3. I bought 3 stems of flowers, so that's $6. I bought some leaves, so that's $7. I bought the cubes. That's $8, but geez, I only used 4, so I'm only gonna say that was $1. So that's $7.25. If I use these, that's only like another quarter, so that's like $7.50. The pomegranates are like another quarter, so under $8, okay? Probably closer to $7, because I'm gonna have flowers left over, I'm gonna have leaves left over, I'm gonna have all kinds of stuff left over. So, and I won't throw it away. I'll keep it all and use it in another craft. So that's all there is to it. Now, I could not believe it, because I was really disappointed when I couldn't find the trays, even though they had stars cut out on the end. It had really worked out quite well. I thought this really came out kind of cute. I thought, oh, that really came out well, and the sunflowers covered the cutout stars, really, and I used a fake stain. That worked out well. But then, when I was walking around Dollar Tree going, dang, all of a sudden, it hit me. Wait a minute, Nona, right there, right in front of your eyes, are the boxes already cut out. You can't ask for anything more than that. That makes it even easier. So, that is my DIY. It's fun, it's easy. I'm gonna put a pomegranate in here, a mini pomegranate, so you can see. Now you can see how my styrofoam is kind of coming apart there. Don't let that worry you. You can put something in there. You can put a leaf in there and it can fill it in. You can do it any way you want to. You are the artist, And in art, there are no mistakes, only opportunities. Okay? So, there we go. We got it started. And do you think I should put a sunflower on there? I had some sunflowers. Oh, I should put a leaf in there, show you how that'll look. What happened to my sunflowers? I had some sunflowers here. Let's put a leaf right in here. Sometimes you have to use the leaves for the corners and kind of glue them down if they aren't being real cooperative to cover the corners. But you'll figure that out. It's not anything. Okay, let's see. Let's put that there. Yeah, see that's good. That yellow adds a little bit of yellow in that spot because we don't want it to look too dark. Okay, doggone. Where are my sunflowers? Ah, here they are. Okay. Now these sunflowers have these little dipsy doodle things on the back, which we really don't want to use. So we're gonna cut them off because we're just gonna do things the easy way. Now look. Okay. I don't like that end. I'm gonna put it right there. What do you think? That'll be cute there, right? Okay. I'm gonna put some hot glue right there. Right there. And glue it right there. Just gonna eyeball the center. And there you go. So now I just have to finish filling in with the flowers and the leaves and these leaves and a few mini pomegranates, and I will have a cute little tray that will sit. Now listen, don't be bothered with the hot glue because it's stringy, all right? But I'll have a cute little flower box to sit somewhere. You know, if you're going to see a friend or your mom or your grandma and you want to take her a little something, this would certainly be easy to do and inexpensive to do, and she would be able to show it off to all of her friends of what her son or daughter made her. And wouldn't that be fun? And everybody can ooh and ah over it about how talented her son or daughter or granddaughter or grandson is. And it's so easy to do. So that's it for today. Don't forget, I also post videos about makeup, skincare, unboxings, and Dollar Tree hauls. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And you want to ring that bell twice so that you always get notified of my new postings. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you'll say hello down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, I hope to see you next time. And remember, be kind to everyone, 'cause there's a lot of crazies out there.